person who you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Eeshaan, it's me, Hillbilly. Again, I've been trying to call you and get a hold of you. Haven't heard from you in one of them there hot minutes. Just hoping you're doing okay. When you get a chance, call me back. We got to talk some fraction business. Really important stuff. All right. That's all I got for now. Hillbilly out. I don't know why I ain't heard back from him.
It's because you're muy stupido.
Would you just shut up? I am so tired of hearing your mouth running all the time, and don't nobody want to know how hungry your wolf is. Man, roommates. Howdy folks, this is your good friend Hillbilly Scribs with you for another one of these here episodes of the Hillbilly Hollar. And I know what you folks are thinking. Hillbilly, where in tarnations have you been? Well, truth is, I've been around. I have been a little bit busy and a little preoccupied, but I am back with you folks right now. And I tell you, we have got a humdinger of a show for you today. So I hope you got your running shoes handy so you can put them on, because we're about to do one of them there marathons. And you know, it's going to be a little bit like my cousin Snowman always says, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But you know what, folks? We're going to do what they say can't be done. Here we go. All right, the first match we had since the last time I spoke to you folks was back on the Thursday, the 19th of the January, and this was one of them their face-off frenzy matches, and this one was all about the 2010s. I think that's some years. And this one featured that their Hot Fuzz Joe Farrelly, the Wolf Chris Díaz, nickname Nicholas Twohig, the Arsonist Jay Burnz, the Lantern Jackson Latner, and the Raptor Master Jonathan Peck. And it was hosted by that there Hazard Jimmy Derry and the Carmel Mountain Ryan Payne. And that there Arsonist Jay Burnz took home the win in this one. Now, moving on from there, we finally got into some of them their backlog matches. And the first two of them come out there on the Monday, the 20th of the January. And in the first one, we seen that there Mr. VHS Nazario Montenegro go and beat the Cosmic Fury Nico Suave Regoli in a geek match. After that, we saw that Crazy Kiwi Malcolm Golilay get defeated by the Wolf Jim Green in another one of them their geek matches. And then on Thursday, the 28th of the January, we seen that there Caleb the King Koho defeat the Raptor Master Jonathan Peck in another one of them their geek matches. And also on that day, we seen Nick Big Sal Carly get beaten by that there TJ the Terror Starman in another one of those, guess what, geek matches. I don't know about you folks, but I think I am starting to see a theme going on around here. What do you say we switch gears and talk about something different for a second? On that there Wednesday, the 29th of the January, we had another one of them their exhibition matches, and this one was our second Harry Potter match. Now, we seen that there Angel, Andrea Malabag versus the Warhawk, Thomas Scully, and the Kingslayer, my buddy in the fraction, Eeshaan Bajpai, versus that other feller calling himself the Kingslayer, you know, that rascal Ruben Colon. And this thing was pretty special. It was hosted by our own David the Spaniard Garcia and that there Chandru, the Chosen, Dhandapani from the movie Trivia Schmodown. And this one was a good one, folks. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that there so-called Kingslayer, Ruben Colon, took the win on this one. Whew, I told you folks we had a lot of these matches to cover. Ooh, and you know what? We ain't even halfway done yet. I'm just going to take a little sip of the good stuff and then we will dive right back in. That's the stuff. All right, folks, moving right along. On the Saturday, the 1st of the February, we had our first one of these there barroom trivia brawls. This is something new that my roommate Jeff has been working up, and this one was all themed on them their parody movies and the spoof movies. And it was a pretty good time. We seen that there Ryan Payne get the victory as he took on Garth McMurray, Nick Carley, and Malcolm Goldie Lay. And this thing was hosted by my roommate Jeff and my buddy in the fraction, that there Mark the Maniac Kamier. All right, folks, and that brings us back to the backlog. And we got a couple more of them there geese matches that come out there. And these come out on that there the 1st of the February. And in the first one, we seen that there Hot Man Mike Shea go and defeat the Wolf Chris Díaz. And then that was followed by the Crazy Kiwi Malcolm Goldie Lay beating the Renegade Keith Kennedy. And then on the 6th of the February, a Thursday I do believe, we seen our season premiere in the Geese-tacular division for season 2. And in this bout we saw that their Spaniard, the David Garcia, take on Adelaide the Cleanser Spence. And the Spaniard come away with the win on this one, but this was a good one. These competitors gave it their all and they took it to the end. And it came down really to the last couple of questions there. Couple of interesting developments to come out of this match. That there Spaniard feller has got the elk in his sights, so it will be interesting to see what happens from that. But even bigger news is that their cleanser, I don't even know if they're the cleanser anymore. That's right, Adelaide Spence has gone and left the dollhouse, and for all appearances seems to be turning over a new leaf and moving away from doing all them dastardly deeds that they have been known for doing all of this time. And then on Monday the 9th of the February, we had another one of them their frenzy matches, and this was a special one, folks. This one was all about them Oscars, and I ain't talking about the Grouch. Now in this one, we seen that there Savage Scott Harvey versus the Maestro Jake Maringoni. Y'all know him, he's our singles champ. And the Doctor Cameron Redshaw versus Caleb the King Koho, and the King in the Norf Kyle Gerbrandt, and the Warhawk Thomas Scully. And you know what? That there Dr. Cameron Redshaw knows a thing or two about Oscars because he brought home the win on this one. And then on Thursday, the 13th of the February, we had our second one of these Geese-tacular matches this season. And this one was pretty impressive. I was totally surprised.
Hey, Hillbilly, you no talk about my wolf. I will talk about my wolf. You don't know how to do show, and you don't know how to manage. Get out of here.
What are you talking about, you freaking weirdo? Hold on, I'm coming over there. What in the Sam Hill are you going on about? You think you can do better than me? Well, be my guest, Roomie.
El Scriblo does not fear YouTube shows. YouTube shows fear El Scriblo. Welcome, this is El Scriblo Libre Magnifico, presentado por Trivia de Películas Infrantrase. And we are here to do a good show on the YouTube for you right now. And I am going to do for you a better show than the Hillbilly does, because we all do know the Hillbilly. He is muy stupido and muy tonto y muy feo. He's just no good. And I don't know como se dice, how do you say, maybe his family have relations. I don't know how you say that in the English, but maybe you know what I speak of. You've seen the guy, right? Right. Okay, well, we are going to talk about a match right now. And I am so excited because it is my first match in the MTFO. And it was so good, I won. Wait, I'm going to tell you about it right now. Sí, amigos, and on el 13 de febrero, we see the Vikingo Garth Harkness McMurray, and he's gonna go and take on the Lone Wolf, Chris Díaz, my Lone Wolf, my Little Wolf, my Lobito, who El Scriblo, is managing. And I got to tell you folks, my Lobito is been training, and my Lobito is strong, and my Lobito is hungry. And my Lobito won that day. That is right, folks. The Lone Wolf is here in the MTFO, and El Scriblo is here in the MTFO. So you better watch out. And I got to say this about the Vikingo. You know, I think maybe next time he'll do better. I think maybe he have a bad day. But you know what? Anybody gonna have a match against Chris Díaz with El Scriblo, they're gonna have a bad day. Well, that is all I have today, amigos. So I will see you next time on El Scriblo Libre Magnifico.
Ven a la arena, vamos a luchar, el problema te juro vamos a ganar. Fuerza, habilidad, sudor y pasión, mucha lucha desde niño es la tradición. Ven a la arena, vamos a luchar, el problema te juro vamos a ganar. Fuerza, habilidad, sudor y pasión.
I am so sorry about that, folks. There was no need for that rascal to come stick his nose in our show and butt into our business. I hope y'all see what I'm having to deal with every day. It's a little bit much, but that's okay. We're back in control now, and we got a few things left to talk about. We got some exciting stuff still coming up in the MTFO in the next few days, and I'm gonna tell you all about them right now. First thing I gotta tell you folks about is on Saturdays, our Right Honorable Geese-tacular Co-Commissioner, that there, Corey Morissette, is putting out his Geese Center shows. And in these shows, he is doing a bang-up job of diving deep and going into all of the statistics and all the strengths and all the pretty much everything about the competitors that are going to be in the upcoming matches. This show is a heck of a preview show for what's coming next in the Geese division. Now, folks, be sure you check out the one that that there Corey Morissette did this weekend. He sat down with that there Warhawk, Thomas Scully, and they did a preview on the upcoming match between the Hyperman, Mike Shea, and that there rascal, that feller calling himself Kingslayer, that there Ruben Colon. But those guys, they got a match coming out next Thursday on the 20th of the February. So make sure you watch the Geese Center and see what's coming, and make sure you check out that match next week. Now, also happening this weekend on Sunday, the 14th of the February, we're going to have another one of them there, Barroom Trivia Brawls. That's right. My roommate Jeff this time is going to be sitting down with Malcolm Goldie Lay, and they are going to be hosting this thing. And the theme is going to be action stars. So, you know, it's going to be all about your Slies and your Arnies and your Bruces. And listen to who we've got lined up for this one. We're going to have that there Joe Farrelly, that there Cameron Redshaw, that there Brian Fernandez, and Kevin Moreno in this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun, and just like with all of these, they're going to be coming out every other Sunday, and they're live streamed. So if you want to get in on the fun, watch along and jump in that live chat. And if it's anything like the last one, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, now I watched the last one of those they did, and I talked about it a little while ago, and it was a whole lot of fun, and I expect this one to be a whole lot of fun too. So if you ain't doing nothing Sunday night, check it out. Now, I'd like to take a moment to talk about something really super special going on in the MTFO coming out this Monday, and maybe I should get my roommate Jeff to help out with this one, since this is kind of his baby. All right, let me go get him. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. My name's Jeff. Some of y'all may know me. I'm usually on the other side of the camera, making or producing the videos for my roommates. But anyway, they asked me to. Hillbilly Scribs asked me to come on and talk to you a little bit about something really special that's coming out this Monday. This will be coming out on Monday, February the 17th, and what it is it's a match that we got to film earlier this week. It's a really special match, and it's for a really special cause. Those of you that do know me know that when I'm not doing this stuff, I have a real job, and that real job allows me and gives me the privilege to work with some really special and amazing kiddos and their families. And these are kiddos that are not necessarily going through the easiest things. Now, for the past 5 years, this will be my 5th year to partner with the St. Baldrick's Foundation. And what the St. Baldrick's Foundation is, what they do, is their sole purpose is to fund childhood cancer research. The research that they fund is to look for better cures for childhood cancers, which there are a ton of different cancers. And then the other thing that it does is the research also helps to improve current treatments so that they're not so harsh on the kiddos, and also looks for ways to improve the quality of life for the kiddos that have finished up treatment. One of the sad truths of this is a lot of the current treatments leave these kiddos with chronic side effects that they have for the rest of their lives. So a lot of the work that St. Baldrick's funds helps to improve the lives that they have once the cancer is behind them. So it's really important, and I really am blessed to be a part of it each year. But what we're doing is we decided to help us raise funds to do a special match. And as Hillbilly would say, I'm going to tell you about it right now. Now, one of the ways that the St. Baldrick's Foundation raises funds and awareness is it hosts events that allow people to shave their heads to raise donations for the research. So we decided to play around with that idea and have us a little movie trivia match. So we put together a hair versus hair versus hair match. That's right. Whoever loses their hair. And we were so fortunate to be able to get some pretty big names to help us out with this. If you can't see too well and you haven't seen the picture on your screen, we've got Ken Knapsack and Mark Riley calling this thing. And in this match, you're going to see John the Sandman Mariano take on Ryan the Carmel Mountain Pain, take on Hillbilly Scribs for bragging rights and, I guess, to keep their hair. So there you go. That's going to be a whole lot of fun, and it's for a great cause. On the image that was just on the screen, there is a link to a donation website that you can go to learn more about the charity and about the match. And then that link will also be in the description of this video down there. And it will also be most likely the first thing you see in the description of the actual charity matches video when it comes out on Monday. So if you can try to watch that. If you can't watch it, still go to the link and check out what we're doing. And if you're able to, give us a hand with that. Every little bit that's donated helps, and it is really important that we have more research. So thank you all. I'm still working on not being nervous in front of the camera, so I'm going to get out of here and let my roommate finish this show up, okay? Thank you, folks. All right. That one is going to be a good one, folks. If you are able to, you need to check it out. If you can't watch it, like Jeff said, the link that with the information and that you can donate on will be in the description of this here video. If you ain't able to donate, then please help us share that link. You can tweet that link, you can Facebook post that link, you can Instagram that link, you can probably Snapchat that link. I don't know, I don't really Snapchat, but you might be able to. You can, if you got a friend that's got an airplane, you can skywrite the link. We just need to get that link out there so that people can click on it and help us out. So whatever you're able to do to help, we would very much appreciate it. And you know what? Jeff has told me about some of the kiddos that he helps out with at work, and them kiddos and their families will really appreciate it as well. So please do what you can, and altogether, I think we can make a difference. But moving forward, I really only got one more match to tell you guys about, and I ain't sure when it's coming out. So I reckon we just didn't learn our lesson the first time, and we decided to have another one of these here, their booze bouts. So in this one, that there Jimmy the Hazard Dairy, I guess decided to put his, I don't know if it's like a drunk championship that he has or a drunk belt or whatever, but he decided to do another one of these with us. So he took on me, the Hillbilly, and that there Carmel Mountain, Ryan Payne, in a three-way dance. And it was something else. And we had on the desk for this thing, calling the shots, literally, we had that there Mac Daddy, Alex Shashank, and that there rascal, John the Sandman Mariano. But it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty wild and crazy too. Can't wait for y'all to see that. It should be coming out soon. When I know a date, I will let you know. And yeah, that's about it for this week. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else right now. So I am going to sign off. And until next time, you folks have a glorious day.
Don't get your hopes up too high. I was pressed for time. No problem. Holy shit. I'm honored, sir. I'm Dr.
Who in the heck could that be? I'm trying to watch a cannonball run.
Graduate of the University of Rangoon. And a
Hello?
Scribs, how you doing? It's your opponent, Ryan. You really are not aware of me. I mean, how could you not? You've been busy, with the fraction going on right now. I mean, halfway throughout the first year of the movie trivia face-off, you assembled a crew to take down who you saw were the bullies or, people who were manipulating behind the strings. So you and your fraction are just so busy establishing yourselves that you forgot exactly who were one of the first people here, way before the dollhouse established themselves. There were plenty of other players here, and I'm not going to hold this against you, man. Look, you and your squad have done something great. They've done something fantastic. You're setting yourselves up as a force of change. But the thing is that the fact that you and your gang are overlooking the ones who were here before, I gotta tell you, man, that kind of hurts. I mean, look, sure, you guys are busy doing your one-on-one war at the dollhouse, but, well, people like myself, we were here trying to put on matches. We were trying to put on performances that would get other people to pay attention to the face-off. And now with a new year coming around, the season is over, and now my focus is turning to geek, which leads us to our booze bout coming up. Now, Scribs, you already have plenty of experience with drinking, as I see with your show, those constant boards you're pushing up. I love that. I really do. But the thing is that when you come across a guy who came this close to becoming the first singles champion in the movie trivia face-off, well, I just gotta tell you, the guy's kind of pissed off. The guy is a little upset. And right now, that guy is just looking to not just have fun, but looking to take out his frustrations. And now, Scribs, I'm not going to be taking my frustrations out on you, but I also have someone else I do want to take my frustrations out on. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Hi. It's been a while, actually. Look, I would love to talk with you right now. I mean, we definitely... What? Really? Look, that's fantastic and all, but I don't know if I'm there, if I'm ready to be part of a group. I mean, I want to put all my focus on, World War Geek coming up. I got myself a booze match coming up against Scribs. So right now I'm hard at training. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to hear you out. You know what? I think it's best if we, talk some other time. Look, right now. Ooh. You got my attention. Hold on. Scribs, I'll see you soon.